Hello, friends. It's your girl, Anna Loves, and welcome back to Creepy Corner Story Time. So, this is another one out of Wichita Falls, Texas. Now, I do have an abundance of stories from Wichita Falls because I used to spend every summer there as a kid. So, this story is about a lady who had her brother and his new girlfriend stay the night with her. So, her husband was out of town, and so she didn't want to be by herself. She invited her brother to come and stay the night, and he brought his new girlfriend. Now, I'm going to kind of set the scene for you. The living room that they were sitting and visiting in, she was sitting across from them, and they were sitting on a couch. The girlfriend was sitting kind of forward a little bit, and the brother was kind of sitting behind her where he couldn't see her face. And she said that while she was talking to them, the girlfriend's eyes turned completely black. So at first, she thought, okay, I'm seeing things. So she kind of looked away and then she looked back. And it was the same thing. Her eyes were getting darker and darker. And this was unusual because this woman had very light to hazel eyes. So the fact that they were black and they were blaring and it looked like they were staring a hole through her made her very uncomfortable, started to scare her. So she kept looking away, hoping that it would pass. Finally, it did. So at that point, she was ready to go to bed. It was already getting late. So, but what she did was she let her brother and his girlfriend stay in her room. They had the bigger bed and everything, but she was going to stay in the other room and let them sleep in the big bed and everything. Yeah, they were guests. So she said she got to bed that night and she didn't really have any trouble falling asleep, but that she got woken up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, you guys know 3 o'clock. You don't want to fuck around with 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the morning, she said she heard bam, bam, bam. Someone was banging on her kitchen window. So she thought somebody was trying to break in. So she kind of jumped up and she went down the hall and she just peered in. She didn't see anything and she didn't hear another bang. But because she thought maybe somebody might be creeping around and trying to break into the house, she decided to go tell her brother. So she went in and she was fixing to knock on her brother's door when she saw the light was on and the brother and the girlfriend were already up. So she said, "Did you hear that? Are you up because you heard that? I think someone's trying to break in." And he said, "No, we've been hearing it." And she said, "What do you mean you've been hearing it? I just heard it. They're going to break the kitchen window." And the brother and the girlfriend looked at each other and they said, "No, it's not coming from the kitchen." And she said, "What?" She said, "I heard it coming from the kitchen window." They said, "No, it's been coming from your closet." That was all she needed to hear. She packed her bag and she cleared out. She didn't go back again till the next day when the priest came and blessed the house. Let me ask you guys, what would you do in a situation like that? Would you have stayed or would you have packed your stuff like her and cleared the hell out? Now, my opinion, I'd have been right there with her. I don't even know if I would have packed a bag. I'd have been out of there. So, uh, thank you guys for joining me for another Creepy Corner story. Send me your stories. I'm always interested in hearing new stories. If I tag you in the comments and ask you to send me your stories, I'll hook you up with my email and you can send them to me. Maybe we can connect and have a conversation. Yeah, I'm always looking for new things to try. I hope you guys enjoyed this and sweet dreams.